Alright, anyways guys, let's get into it. This is Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. If I do upload this to YouTube, I'll do a quick little intro for the playthrough as a whole. My name's Jack. I've played through the original Final Fantasy VII. I've played through Remake Part 1. We've also played through the Crisis Core games. We have watched the Advent Children movie. We very much are tied in, including the world of Final Fantasy VII. We're huge fans of the game. Now, I've not played Rebirth before, but I have seen bits and bobs of it. But for the most part, this is going to be a unforeseen playthrough, and I'm very excited to get into it. So, in order to cut some of the chit-chat, we're just going to watch the story so far and catch up on what's happening up to this point.
There is so much to tell.
So here we go.
Where should I even start?
I'll adjust my audio as we go.
With all that we saw, what we heard, what we felt, this planet of ours, destiny, our part in it. Best to start at the beginning, perhaps. Midgar, the city of Mako, ruled by the Shinra Electric Power Company, who drained the planet of its very essence, the Lifestream, and processed it for industry as Mako. Our world was dying, and so few could hear her cries for mercy. Those who could rose up in her defense. The anti-Shinra rebels, AVALANCHE. Among them, Cloud Strife, an ex-soldier hired by the Resistance to destroy Reactor 1. In Sector 8, amidst the aftermath of the attack, Cloud met a flower seller named Aerith. She offered him a yellow blossom, one said to symbolize reunion. And thus was destiny set in motion. With Reactor 1 gone, AVALANCHE set their sights on Mako Reactor 5. Unfortunately, they were playing right into Shinra's hands. The company was able to draw the wool over the people's eyes. And in the end, destroyed Sector 7, killing thousands and laying the blame at AVALANCHE's feet. Though dear friends were lost, AVALANCHE had no time to grieve. Aerith had struck a deal with Shinra, who took her into custody. With her capture, Shinra's obsession was within reach. The fabled Promised Land. For Aerith was the last of the Cetra, the ancient stewards of the planet. And only she could guide them to paradise. To save her, the team infiltrated the Shinra building, the company's beating heart. It was here that I, another prisoner, joined their story and assisted them in freeing Aerith. Yet during our flight, we came face to face with a man thought dead. The vaunted war hero, Sephiroth. Before he could be stopped, Cloud's foe fled with the corpse of Genova, the cataclysm from the stars and the catalyst of our plight. Eventually, we too made good our escape. Pursuing troopers defeated, we raced toward Midgar's edge. Yet Sephiroth once again intervened. Suddenly, deafening screams rent the air. Whispers, the arbiters of fate, descended upon the city.
So this is the new content. This never happened in the OG, the PS1
Before
game.
their imposing wall, Aerith warned us. This was Destiny's crossroads. Every moment, every action, every step taken had all been as the Whispers willed it. To fight them was to break free. And the other side of fate, Sephiroth waited, the whispers undulating within him. Cloud brought his blade down on his rival, sundering destiny. The fight won, and the shackles of destiny broken. We stood before the unknown, a world of boundless freedom. It was there, beyond where fate could follow, that a new journey began.
Let's go, dude. Very exciting. Confirm item eligible save data. Confirm whether or not any save data on your PlayStation 5 console qualifies you to receive bonus items. Remake. Okay, cool. So we get Leviathan. Sure. We get Intergrade as well. We get Rami. These are the two things I want. I'm not really that bothered about the Kupo charm. Select the difficulty of the game. The setting can be changed at any time. So we've got, it's either normal or dynamic. I just want to know the difference. The standard difficulty, select this if you want to fully experience battle as well as the story. Enemy difficulty aligns automatically based on your skill level. Select this if you love the thrill of the fight. I think we're just happy with normal. Nice. We've got active mode for those who want to have complete control over their actions, or classic. Actions are performed automatically. We're going to do active, I think. Yeah, active is fine. And that is it. We might change some of this as we go, guys, as I figure things out, but oh my goodness. It's much louder than everything else. Okay. Another little recap in case you didn't watch the story so far, I guess. You don't want to throw you in completely blind.
I'm waiting, Cloud.
Sephiroth! We'll find out more about Sephiroth later.
Midgar Expressway. The scene is indescribable. Countless buildings have been leveled, and part of the road has collapsed. The smoke rising from the rubble is reminiscent of a funeral pyre.
I'm so excited for this.
Of course, this is only the most recent in a series of crises. Multiple reactor bombings, followed by the fall of the Sector 7 plate, culminating in this unprecedented destruction, caused by a massive tornado which swept through Sectors 0, 1, and 2. After a briefing with Shinra investigators, Mayor Domino released a statement, declaring the tornado to be, quote, weather warfare, perpetrated by the infamous insurgent group known as AVALANCHE. The administration also suspects the involvement of Wutai, and has begun investigations into the matter.
Wutai is like a kind of Asian continent to the west of the planet. It's like they know that Shinra are lying, but they have to feed that kind of news propaganda into the people of Midgar's minds, I guess. Shinra are scumbags. Greedy, evil scumbags, guys. They are the villains. Now, as we get into this intro here, there's something that doesn't actually match up in this intro for Rebirth, the start of Rebirth that we're about to watch. This actually does not tie up with the Intergrade DLC cutscenes that you get at the very end. Intergrade was the DLC that occurred with the first part of the Final Fantasy VII Remake. There was actually a really nice cutscene involving Zack turning up at the church looking for Aerith. If you guys played the Intergrade DLC or looked up on YouTube, you'll have seen that, and it's a gorgeous little cutscene when there's a lot of stuff happening. This start to Rebirth is actually going to overwrite that, almost, as if it's not canon, I believe. Here we actually have Zack and Cloud arriving together in Midgar, so maybe it'll make sense soon. But for the time being, something worth contemplating, I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong about that, but I'm pretty sure Intergrade, Zack comes into... He comes into Midgar by himself, does he not? So I'm not really sure.
Of course, this is only the most recent in a series of crises. Multiple
Crises.
reactor bombs, followed by the fall of the Sector 7 plate.
Boy, that tornado really did a number on the city.
And Takamaki.
Another reactor blew up.
Which must have been caused by the tornado.
Man, when it rains, it pours.
As you can see. Over there! Amidst the wreckage of the expressway, search and rescue operations are already in progress.
We still have one
So you're right.
Ex-soldier, armed with a buster sword. Highly dangerous.
I repeat, the fugitive is an ex-soldier, armed with a buster sword.
Back over here.
Uh-oh. So look at
The
this.
rescue team has pulled people from the rubble. Quick, get the camera off them.
Red 13.
Come on, this way.
So that's a bit weird, right? Because we know our characters didn't get trapped here.
Targets have been secured. We are exfilling via helo now. Move it. We're taking off.
There's Aerith. But that's not the Aerith we know from Final Fantasy VII Remake. It's another Aerith, or a corpse, or a fake corpse, but we don't really know yet. Zack knows Aerith very well. They're friends. Potentially even romantically. In fact, they're very romantic. I don't know why I'm trying to dress that up, but Zack's gonna start freaking out now.
Excuse me. Could you look after my friend? Just for a bit. Too much Mako. But he'll be fine.
Hey!
That's Zack in a nutshell, by the way. Very goofy as a character. Very powerful. Very, very powerful soldier. But he's very friendly and lovable. Very dorky. Also kind of sexy, let's be honest. How do I get abs in here like that? Alright, here we go. I think the game might ask me if we want to play in like performance mode or not. In fact, I might even do that right now. Is there a way I can change that? I don't know if we're in performance mode right now. It certainly doesn't feel like performance mode. Let's just play through it for the time being, guys, and we'll figure it out as we go. Any items we find here, I'm pretty sure this is like a tutorial to introduce you to the game, so we don't want to get bogged down here. I also don't have any buttons at the moment, so I can sprint, I think. Game's probably going to introduce me to combat here. I don't think there's anything to find here. And I can't change anything at the moment either. Oh. This area feels like it'll be explorable again later on, perhaps. Alright. Zack is a soldier first class, which means he is the best kind of highest ranked soldier that Shinra can actually have. He's very powerful. He's the equivalent of like 100 regular units. So here we go. It's been a while since I played. We should be able to block, I think. Don't know how we change. How do we change targets? I can't remember. Ooh. Alright. Hey Messiah, how's it going? Ronan, welcome. What's up, folks? Alright, we gotta kick a bit more butt here. Yeah. Like I said, he's a bit of a badass. Just crashed the helicopter, killed Aerith. I think there is actually combos in this game, but I don't really know how to perform any yet, so we're just gonna monkey our way through this, guys, and then later on we'll be good. Is there a dodge button? Oh, there is. Wait, oh. I'm not gonna lie, that makes me a little bit nauseous. So what I think's going on here is this is like a third timeline? That's just a guess, I don't know. Feels like that. It would have to be a third timeline for there to be bodies in the rubble. I don't think Shinra is faking this because Aerith is clearly a person. Jack's not holding it. It's not a decoy.
All of it. But I'm back now, Aerith. I'm back.
That's important. That's a materia. See there with the ribbon and the materia falling out, it kind of implies she dies, but I'm not really 100% yet, so we'll just speculate. I don't know if this is a third timeline where Aerith has just died. So not the original PS1 Final Fantasy, not the remake Part 1 Final Fantasy. But like a third version? I'm not looking for spoilers, I'm just speculating, guys. You know the answer, don't tell me.
Yeah, no problem. It's cool.
It all started 5 years ago. I was 16 at the time. There was hardly any work for soldiers back then. And what little there was boring as hell. My heart wasn't in it. Then, out of nowhere, the job of a lifetime came. A mission with Sephiroth. I couldn't believe my luck.
Chapter 1, Fall of a Hero. So, what we're about to do now, guys, is go into the past.
It's really coming down, huh?
There's a lot of interesting things going on here.
I'm good. Sure don't look it. Wish I could help, but never been motion sync. Sorry, man.
Notice Cloud's movements here in this truck.
Ready to do this?
Yeah, you bet.
There's some clues here. Watch what he's about to do.
Hey, rein it in.
Sephiroth.
No can do.
Kids.
What's he doing here?
Say, I'd like to be briefed on the mission at some point. Because if it's another one of those Turks gigs, you can let me off right here.
Really?
Finally make first. What do? Call a ceasefire with Mutai. Stealing my shot at glory. I didn't join Soldier to be an errand boy. I joined up so I could be a hero, like you.
Well, our mission is to survey a rundown reactor. Another one of those Turks gigs.
Fine. Job's a job, I guess. Where is it?
Nibelheim.
Nibelheim? That's where I grew up.
Got some fiends in our 12!
You're gonna get to see the power of Sephiroth. Remember when I said that Zack was the best of the best? Well, Sephiroth's kind of like a legendary hero above that. He's got his own tier. The Sephiroth tier. We're gonna get to see him in action here. But why are we teaming up with Sephiroth, you might be wondering.
I'll take the other.
Why is he helping us? So for the OG fans, you'll kind of know what's going on here, but to everybody else, you might be a little bit confused.
Wait in the truck.
No way! I got this!
Sephiroth! Sephiroth getting 1v1 by Discorgan. So what have I got? I build up square and then I can boost triangle with him. Imagine he died there after me gassing him up. Hey Pog, what's up?
Different league from the rest of us.
Present day.
Nibelheim. That's where they built the first reactor. Right?
Yeah. It all started in the fall. Something was wrong with the reactor, and the whole village was up in arms. Talk of strange new monsters on the mountain only made things worse.
Oops.
People were scared, desperate.
The villagers tried to take care of the monsters themselves, but it was no good. Ended up calling Shinra. So the company sent help. Best they had.
So we're getting kind of present day chats about flashbacks, and they're showing you the story through the flashbacks. Now this does happen in the original PS1 game, but again there's a lot of timeline jump in here that might leave some people a little bit confused. If you are, don't worry about it. It's okay, I'll try and explain it gently as we go without, you know, over explaining it.
Home sweet home, right? Tell me, how does it feel? I have no home, so I wouldn't know.
Hey Sephiroth. Nobody asked.
You still got parents though, right?
Right?
A mother named Genova. She died shortly after I was born.
Oh.
My father.
Whoa there! Genova? Like from the Shinra building?
Yeah. Don't worry, I'm getting to that.
Even have to put it in the game because they know people are going to be like, what the heck's going on?
Why am I talking about this? Come on, let's go.
Who could it be?
Hope I didn't keep you waiting.
Mayor Xander.
I'm Xander, the mayor here.
I'm looking for the mayor.
I wanted to greet you myself, to welcome you to our humble little town. Please, if you'll follow me.
Mayor Xander. Alright.
Consider yourself off duty till sundown.
So I got you, Pog, man, you're good. I'm happy that you're here today, Pog. That's the main thing, man. Hope you're doing okay. We're here for you. If you ever need a quiet space to relax, come hang with us. Alright, this is good. Press the buttons to open the main menu. We're going to do exactly that, guys. So, a lot of chit-chatting to be had here. We have Cloud. We now can see Cloud's health bar. Or at least we did when I was... Okay, we did see his health bar until I... Never mind. I want to go into some stuff here. So we have Cloud, level 40, HP 3000, MP 53. So because this is like part 2 of the remake, obviously you're kind of starting with like a higher level character. You're not starting at level 1 per se. There's a photo mode, that's fine. I really want to go into the system and I want to make sure we're on gameplay. Is there like graphics? Yes, we want to optimize for performance. Sharp, prioritize maintaining 60 FPS with a frame rate, sharp image quality, soft image quality. Let's try sharp first and see what it looks like. This should make things a little bit cleaner. Oh my god, that is a million times. Dude, I don't know, I have no idea why they prioritize graphics over the smoothness of the performance. I just don't understand, but... Alright, I don't know if sharp or smooth is better. You guys can let me know in the comments what you prefer, but there's no way I'm playing on performance. This is quite important.
Backwater is an understatement. Don't blame you for getting the hell out of here.
So we're on a mission in the past, right, guys? Let's relax into this for a little bit, right? You have Cloud, you have Sephiroth, and 2 Shinra soldiers.
So, any friends here you want to see? Maybe a girlfriend?
Our main cast that we spent some time with in Final Fantasy VII Remake, so part 1, they're in an inn right now talking about everything that's happening. We're playing through their flashback as they discuss something that happened in the past, and it's Cloud that's narrating the story. So obviously, at the end of Remake, we've just finished fighting against Sephiroth, right? And obviously, the characters are wanting to know about what's happening. Like, who is Sephiroth? Why is he trying to kill us? Like, why is he a super soldier? Like, everybody knows who Sephiroth is because of his legendary status, but they want to know a bit about him, and Cloud has history with him. So now Cloud is going into his past to narrate a little bit about Sephiroth and talk to the guys about him. And we're in this town called Nibelheim, this little mountain town where the first Shinra reactor was built. And the reason Shinra are here is because Cloud and Sephiroth, as the two soldiers, have been sent to deal with the issue of the monsters in the mountains. Monsters are appearing all over the mountains and they're killing the townspeople, so Shinra have been hired by the townsfolk to deal with it. So now Cloud and Sephiroth are here to deal with that. It's quite interesting because Cloud, as if there didn't need to be any more complications to the story so far, this is actually Cloud and Tifa's hometown, so when they were kids, Cloud and Tifa actually grew up in this town together, and they knew each other. Oh, I can hold R2, I'm sorry. Right, okay. Yes, I knew that. Mega potion. Sephiroth's in there, I believe. There's a couple of things we can do. I think our destination is actually the inn, is it? Let's go in here. Main scenario. Get in your bearings.
I can only imagine what their lives must be like.
This is quite interesting. Is that Tifa? Hello? No, it's not. Here's a cool character over here. You'll like this guy.
A soldier.
And you are?
Richard Sangan. A humble traveler of the world. And teacher of martial arts to the youth. Well-toned, but lacking mass. You need to bulk up.
Who asked you?
You could learn a lot from me.
Pass.
Pass.
Don't be shy. I have many pupils your age. At last count, 128. In fact, one of them's from this very village.
Thanks, Inia. R2 to claim, yeah, I'm just an idiot. Sorry, guys.
Tifa.
Tifa, we know her.
Sure.
Sure.
A real talent, that one. She'll go far.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, right? Got anything to say for yourself?
I didn't know.
Excellent. So Zangan's like a character. He kind of exists in Final Fantasy VII, the OG, but you don't really see him that much. They really give that guy a lot of time there. So if I push the map, so the main destination is actually the well. So let's talk to these people.
Ah, hello there. All our rooms are reserved for you Shinra boys, so take your pick. You'll find them just up... Huh? No. Cloud? My. Get a load of you. And you've only been away a couple of years.
Interesting.
Traveling with the Sephiroth now? Okay, Mr. Big Shot.
So Cloud grew up in this town as a kid, and whereas a lot of the kids here became farmers and, you know, working the power plant and all that stuff, Cloud always had dreams of traveling to the city and joining Shinra and becoming, like, the master soldier. You're seeing a bit of that reflected here. General store. Come in here. Hello.
Ah, Shinra's here, I see. Thank you for coming.
You're Shinra? Shinra?
Oh, whoops. I didn't recognize you, Cloud.
Let's go back out and we'll go to the well here. Maybe some other things in chests we can find. Ooh, this is interesting because I think this is actually Cloud's actual home.
Then I stop by my mom's. Not that it matters.
Sure it does. I know I want to hear what happened.
Me too.
Yeah. Go
on. Fine. Let's get into this, guys. Why not? So Cloud goes back to visit his mum after having left for the city. Years have probably passed. He's trained up a lot. He's become a super soldier.
My dad died when I was a kid. So after I left for Midgar, she was on her own. It was the first time we'd seen each other in 2 years. First time. And last.
I'll be right there.
Cloud, is that you?
Cloud's mum looks identical to Cloud.
Welcome home. Come in.
Claudia.
Let me get a good look at you.
All the Cliz. Cloud, Claudia. The dad's called Clive.
My. So that's what they've got you wearing, huh? You soldiers sure do clean up nice.
I've
never been so proud. The man you've become. Women must be hounding you day and night.
Not really.
You know, there's all kinds of temptations in the big city. I'd feel a lot better if I knew you'd found a good girl. One who'd make sure you didn't get into trouble.
I can take care of myself.
An older, more mature girl that could keep you on the straight and narrow and tell you when you're being a silly goose.
A silly goose?
That's the perfect type for you, I'd say.
What about a hottie with black hair and big jugs?
Feeding you properly, aren't they? Oh, Cloud. But you know, Cloud. Wouldn't you agree, Cloud?
I like how he goes back to visit
You're
his
my
mum.
son. Of course, I'll always be.
Okay, that's enough.
Very distorted. Lots and lots of distortion here. Lots of weird moments. Very peculiar. We talk to Zangan?
You worked out with everyone?
Just for a bit.
Could you keep up?
The old water tower. This is what you guys were referencing a minute ago in the chat. This is iconic. This is the well. A lot of Tifa, Clo-T fans. Any fans who ship Cloud and Tifa together, they always reference the windmill because it's a romantic scene.
I don't know. Nostalgic, I guess? After 2 years away and all that.
2 years, so he's been away 2 years, okay.
Uh-huh.
Not Pog talking about Rias. Rias Grimori. I don't know who that is, I'm too mature. I've not seen those animes. I've not seen those. Dumpsters told me all about them though. Oh, that's Tifa's house there. So we get a little bit of a moment here. Again, to the new fans, this is not going to mean much, but to the OG fans, it's like, holy moly, dude. Let's see if we can go visit Tifa.
Huh? You went to my place?
Yeah, hell yeah. Went to hang out with your mum.
Figured you might be there.
Wait a second. You two were neighbors?
We were, but it's not like we hung out that much.
We had our reasons.
Our
reasons. Reasons.
Bet most of them had to do with you.
Hell yeah, we just walk into Tifa. Look at this cat. Is this for cats? Hell yeah, dude. We're just gonna make our way into Tifa's.
Remember my cat?
Her name was Fluffy, I think?
Yeah. She was always disappearing, and that day was no different.
I don't know why we get an insight into Tifa's cat. She's not in no way, shape, or form relevant in any sense. I guess they're just world building here. Immersion creating. Apparently Tifa's a cat. Let's see if Tifa's home. Again, this is 2 years before the present time, so Tifa would be a little bit younger. We check our mum's house. Can we check our mum's room? Oh, we can run here as well. Apologies. We're thoroughly exploring, guys. We're having a little look here. Apologies. Here we go. A bottle of ether. In a martial arts home? Come on, man. Alright, cool. Let's go into Tifa's bedroom. Oh my god, she's naked!
You went into my room?
I did.
I did it. Oh, this is hilarious. The fabled piano. We're gonna have a crack at that in a minute. Right, there's another funny interaction here I gotta show you guys real quick. This was in the demo.
You went through my stuff?
Yes, no, I was making a joke. Chat, we are gentlemen here. We would never.
I know I shouldn't have.
Just rummage in her wardrobe.
Cloud!
What?
You asshole!
Whoa! I'm just trying to see if there was any materia in here. Nothing to do with anything else. Right, how does this work again? Monotones, semitones, L1 and sharps and flats. Does it not actually come up with the notes? I thought it was going to do the minigame here, but I guess not. Maybe we do it later. In the demo they had the things popping up and you had to hit the notes. I was kind of keen on doing that there. Unless I'm doing that wrong.
Wow. Where'd you learn to do that?
Hey, you gotta play for us sometime.
Well, shit. You're a merc of many talents.
I don't know. I thought it was going to pop up with the notes and you had to hit the notes in order, but maybe not, guys. Oh well. Let's get out of here. Worry about that one later. We will be back to Nibelheim with the main present-day squad in due course. We'll arrive at Nibelheim, so we'll have a full chance to come in and maybe play Tifa's piano then. Fun fact about the original PS1 game, guys. If you actually, well, let's start by saying that every character in the game has like many limit breaks. Their best move, their finishing move, right? Powerful abilities that you can only use once or twice per battle. And everybody's got an ultimate move, like the best move you can possibly get. Tifa's final move is called, I think it's called Seventh Heaven or Final Heaven. I think it's Final Heaven. And you actually have to play her song correctly in the PS1 game to have access to that limit break. So there you go. It's only in the demo for this part. Alright, Jesse, thanks. Gotcha. Alright, let's go meet Sephiroth. We're staying in the inn, and in the morning we're getting up to go kill monsters.
But looking back, all the signs were there. From the moment we arrived, Sephiroth just wasn't himself.
Sephiroth? Hey, buddy. Sephiroth's a bit nicer at the moment than he is in the future.
What you looking at?
But he's still a bit off. Bit weird. Powerful, but strange.
This landscape.
Huh?
I could swear I've seen it before.
You okay?
Big day tomorrow. We'll be leaving bright and early. You should get some rest.
All right, will do.
There's only 2 rooms in this entire inn. Kind of shows you the scope of how small the town is. A lot of cats in a town this small.
I tried, but I couldn't get to sleep that night. Was too excited, too nervous.
Was pretty much the same for me.
Why?
Yeah, I was surprised too.
What does that mean? Tifa!
You know what happened the last time she went up there.
That was years ago, Brian. She's old enough to make her own decisions now.
Nice.
We leave once our guide arrives.
Yes, sir.
Brian!
Sephiroth, sir, I must insist that I take you up the mountain.
Tifa's
My
dad.
daughter isn't...
Dad!
Here she is.
Tifa.
Baby Tifa.
You can still back out. You don't have to do this.
I'm going, and that's that. There'll be 2 soldiers with me. I'll be fine.
Pumpkin.
Pumpkin.
Good morning, sir. I'll be your guide for the day.
Tifa? You're our guide?
I sure am. You can ask anyone around here. I'm the best there is.
You could get hurt.
Not if you remember to do your job, she won't. Come on.
A very keen Tifa. Free boob job, apparently. Oh.
For a posterity, sir?
Not today.
Not today.
Can you talk to him?
Please, Sephiroth. It'd mean a lot to us.
It's just one photo. Come on. Where's the harm in that? There? Thanks.
Say cheese.
Notice how keen and eager Cloud is here, guys. Look how keen and eager he is, how friendly and jovial he is. how
Guess
goofy
we
he
were.
is compared
For
to
a
the Cloud
while.
that we know. Very somber in the future.
The reactor was halfway up Mount Nebel. I was looking forward to breathing that crisp, clean mountain air again.
Hell yeah, dude. Notice as well, guys, a key thing to note here. You might think this is weird, this is bad writing, but no, it's absolutely intentional. Notice how Tifa doesn't react to Cloud here. And Cloud says, oh, Tifa, you're our guide. Don't really interact that much. It's kind of bizarre for being, you know, childhood friends or having grown up in the same village or whatnot, right? But, yep, worth pointing out. I'll say less. I'm giving away more than I should at this point, but it's good to keep an eye on these details because it really unlocks the true story and the full story of what's going on. There's lots of little mysteries threaded throughout, and you might misunderstand one or two moments. It's like, oh, that was a bit weird. It is weird, intentionally so keep an eye on that. Right, I'm gonna do some quick audio balances for my game here because I'm manually adjusting this game as we go on OBS, and that's not used. So we got Cloud. He can roll, he can sprint. Creative director Tetsuo Nomura, hell yeah. So we can attack. Can't do big moves unless we charge up, which is slightly different to what I remember, but there's my HPs in the bottom left. I think I might move my webcam for this playthrough, guys. I might be on the left soon, but we'll see.
You probably already know this, but
It's
our
Yonemura
reactor's
the
the
goat.
first of its kind. It really put Mount Nebel on the map.
I've seen a few reactors in my time, but none with such a breathtaking view. Who could tire of it?
So again, you've got Cloud, Sephiroth, and the two soldiers. Tifa obviously going up the
Man,
mountain.
I wish I could go on trips all over the world like you guys.
Trips. I think you mean business trips, which are no fun at all.
Though you do learn stuff on them.
That's so cool.
Nobu Uematsu, the GOAT. Thank you for everything, Nobu, you legend. You kind of see the fascination with Soldier and how much of a kind of almost celebrity status these kind of super soldiers have. So Cloud first class, and obviously Sephiroth being the GOAT. Too many goats in this opening scene, actually. But it's cool because Cloud is obviously keen to make a name for himself. He's all obsessed with becoming a celebrity like Sephiroth. He wants to become a hero. And Sephiroth is keen to come here because he's interested in the reactor. And you can tell that he's obviously suspicious of something, but we don't know what yet. So all of that's quite relevant too. And how it all ties into everything, you'll find out soon enough. I wanted to kind of check and see what spells Cloud has, but I guess we'll find out soon. Also, I can't go off the beaten path here to like search for stuff, so we're just going to follow this. Let our characters talk, and I'll try not to interrupt them too much. A lot of older games, this would be deadpan perfect streamer time to talk about the game, but
we're just trying to pace ourselves is all.
in the modern games they chat and
You
stuff.
guys were in a hurry.
Even so, you'll burn yourself out running like that.
I'm not even close to burned out. Not with all the training I've had.
Getting lots and lots and lots of mega potions. I think that's because they don't want you to die at this part of the game because you don't actually have any shops or whatever to access. 18 mega potions and 5 revives. We also have the Buster Sword, of course, very iconic. It has 2 materia in it. The benefits of the Buster Sword, every weapon in this game has unique properties. This one has a bonus of staggering, I guess, faster when you do focus thrust, so that's something we're going to be doing. We've got the Road Warrior Bangle as well for some armor and magic resist, pretty strong. 4 materia slots. We have healing materia on Cloud, fire and ice materia on Cloud, and Sephiroth I think has materia as well, but I'm not really sure. Onwards and upwards. Here we go. First monster fight. Let's see what we got here. Tifa doing our guiding duties.
Seen those near the village, and they're not nice. What do you think?
I think I got this.
Then they're all yours.
Copy that.
Sephiroth is so like big brother, you know, he's so big bro / daddy.